Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's nice to see you again. In this video, I'm going to continue my discussion on the subject-verb agreement. Let's jump in. In English communication, whether written or spoken, subject and verb agreement is important in order to not confuse your reader or listener. A thorough understanding of the agreement between the subject and the verb helps you express your ideas accurately and effectively. The general rule in subject and verb agreement is when the subject is singular, the verb should be singular, and when the subject is plural, the verb should also be plural. For example, the scientist performs an experiment. In this sentence, we have the subject scientist, which is singular. So it takes a singular verb, which is performs. In the second sentence, the children watch the movie. As you can see, the subject is children, which is plural in form. So it takes a plural form of the verb watch. However, in complex cases, there are some rules to consider. Let's see what are the standard rules to follow. All right. The first rule says when two or more singular nouns or pronouns are connected by or nor, use a singular verb. Let's look at the examples. The manager or the supervisor approves the proposal. Here we have two nouns, manager and supervisor. Both are singular nouns connected by the word or. Now the rule says use a singular verb. So we have the verb approves. Now, the second example, neither the teacher nor the student comes to school today. Again, we have two nouns, teacher and student, and both are connected by the word nor. Now, usually when we use nor, we pair it with neither. So we say neither nor. Neither the teacher nor the student comes to school today. So it's actually in the negative meaning, neither, meaning not the teacher and not the student comes to school today. Now, moving on, when a compound subject contains both a singular and a plural noun or pronoun joined by or nor, the verb should agree with the noun or pronoun closest to the verb. To understand this better, let's look at the examples. In the first sentence, the manager or the employees arrive early at the office. As you can see, there are two nouns. One is singular and the other one is plural. Manager is singular. Employees is plural. How are you going to decide what's the verb should be? Now the rule says the verb should agree with the noun or pronoun closest to the verb. So in this sentence, employees is the noun near or close to the verb arrive. So the verb should be in the plural form, arrive. The manager or the employees arrive early at the office. In second sentence, neither the employees nor the manager arrives early at the office. We have the same nouns, employees, which is plural, and manager, which is singular, and both are connected by the word nor. Now in this case, we have a singular noun close to the verb. Manager is nearest to the verb arrives, and manager is singular. So we use a singular verb, arrives. Neither the employees nor the manager arrives early at the office. All right, the next rule says words and phrases such as each one, either, neither, everyone, anyone, everybody, anybody, nobody, somebody, someone, and no one use a singular verb. Let's see some examples. Each of the candidates is ready for the pageant. So we have the subject each, which should take a singular verb, is. In the second example, no one is available to serve the guests. No one is the subject, which takes a singular verb, is. The next example, someone sends a message to the president. So someone is singular. It should take a singular verb, sends. Someone sends a message to the president. All right, let's look at the next rule. Non-count nouns take a singular verb. Let's see some examples. The information presented is accurate. In the sentence, we have the noun information, which is a non-count noun, and it's the subject of the sentence. Now, the rule says non-count noun should take a singular verb. So we have the verb is, which is in the singular form. The information presented is accurate. In the second sentence, COVID-19 affects many people around the world. As we know, COVID-19 is a disease and it's a non-count noun. So it takes a singular verb. And the verb here is affects, which is in the singular form. COVID-19 affects many people around the world. The next rule says some count nouns that have plural form take a plural verb. Examples of count nouns with plural form are earnings, surroundings, proceeds, and contents. Here are some examples in sentences. The school surroundings are silent. So we have the count noun surroundings in plural form. And it takes a plural verb, are. The school surroundings are silent. In the second sentence, the contents of the report are complete. Contents is a count noun in a plural form. And it takes a plural verb, are. The contents of the report are complete. All right, we have come to the last rule. Collective nouns are words that imply more than one person or animal, but are considered singular and take a singular verb. Some examples of collective nouns are team, group, committee, class, and family. Let's look at some examples. The committee decides to adjourn the meeting. The noun committee is a collective noun and it's considered as singular. So it takes a singular verb. In the sentence, the verb here is decides. The committee decides to adjourn the meeting. In the second sentence, my family travels to Spain every year. Family is another collective noun, and it's considered as singular. So it takes a singular verb, travels. My family travels to Spain every year. All right. We've discussed several subject-verb agreement rules. Now let's see how much have you learned from our lesson today. Are you ready? Okay, let's do this activity. Choose the correct verb that agrees with the subject. Okay guys, let's check your answers. Sentence 1. The president or the secretary are in the office. Now we have two singular nouns in the sentence connected by the word or. President and secretary. Now the rule says when there are two or more singular nouns, use the singular verb. So in this case, the correct answer is. The president or the secretary is in the office. Sentence 2. The passengers or the driver makes a lot of noise. Now we have two nouns. One is singular, driver, and the other one is plural, passengers. Now the rule says in a compound subject where one is singular and the other is plural, the verb should agree with the noun closest to it. In the sentence, the noun closest to the verb is driver and it is singular. Therefore, the verb should be in the singular form. So the correct answer is makes. The passengers or the driver makes a lot of noise. Sentence 3. Each of the patients are given treatment for the illness. So the rule says in words where each is used, it takes a singular verb. So the correct answer is. Each of the patients is given treatment for the illness. Sentence 4. Stress affect many people. Stress is an example of a non-count noun. Non-count noun takes singular verbs. So the correct answer is affects. Stress affects many people. Sentence 5. The proceeds of the concert are enough for the school project. Now the subject here is proceeds, which is a count noun in its plural form. So count nouns in plural form takes plural verbs. So the correct answer is are. The proceeds of the concert are enough for the school project. And the last sentence, the committee chooses to move the party to a later date. Now the noun committee is a collective noun. Collective noun takes singular verbs. So the correct answer is chooses. The committee chooses to move the party to a later date. So did you get them all correct? Excellent. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope this video has helped you develop confidence in communicating in English. So guys, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like and bell button and subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos. See you in my next video. Bye for now.